Hey guys, what's up? It's Jay with Ride Chicago Motorcycle and Driving School. And today we want to just talk a little bit about how to work the friction zone, how to engine walk, and how to put it all together to successfully take off. The first thing you want to really take a look at here is making sure that your left hand and your right hand are set against the grips. We always like to make sure that the bike is in neutral, and an easy way to do that is before you turn the key on, just kind of roll yourself back and forth freely. As long as your bike isn't getting stuck, you're in neutral. If you're in neutral, you can reach over then for the ignition key, turn it on. You should see a little green light. We'll squeeze in the clutch, and then most important, checking to make sure that the engine kill switch is in the run position, and then hitting the starter button. Now, once we've fired up the bike for a little bit, you want to make sure you've got your focus forward and your eyes up. Right out of the gate, you want to get comfortable keeping your vision forward. You gently want to just start easing out your clutch ever so slightly. Once you feel the motorcycle starting to roll forward, you are now in the friction zone. So at that point, we're going to squeeze in the clutch all the way back into the grip. You're focusing on easing out your clutch nice and slow while you're gently rolling on the throttle at the same time. To go into the next part, which would be engine walking, we're going to stay in that friction zone. As you start to ease out your left hand, what you're doing there is delivering a little bit of power to the rear wheel. You're now using your feet or your legs to help walk with the bike. What really helps is taking really big steps. The bigger the steps you take, the better stability you're creating. Once we're getting ready to take off, we're going to put it all together. So with your left hand, you gently start to ease out your clutch. At the same time, your right hand is delivering a little bit of power. While that is happening up top, you are taking big steps to walk with it. So you're looking forward, you're easing out your clutch, you're delivering a little bit of throttle, you're taking a few steps, 1, 2, by that third step, the ball of your foot is on the foot pegs on both the left side and the right side. Hey guys, what's up? It's Jay with Ride Chicago Motorcycle and Driving School. And in this segment, we want to talk a little bit about shifting in further detail. The shift process is done in 4 steps. First step would be to roll off the throttle, squeeze in the clutch. It's imperative to know that your throttle needs to be fully closed, and your clutch lever should come all the way in as close to the grip as possible. The second step is to slide your foot forward, and with the base of your big toe, kind of like where your shoelaces are set, slide your foot forward and pull up on the shift lever. And it's not just a pull up. Think of it like you're trying to take that shifter and throw it over your left shoulder. The third step would be to release the clutch, and the fourth and final step would be to adjust the throttle or to continue to give it gas. Now, it's easiest to do this if you are able to take off with a little bit of speed or a little bit of gusto. When you're taking off, it's important that you have a good amount of confidence, you've got a little bit of speed set so that you have momentum to take you through the 4 steps. Your first step is to roll off the throttle, squeeze in the clutch, shift into second, release the clutch, gently roll back on the throttle. The rolling off the throttle and squeezing in the clutch, that really needs to be crisp. When you are taking off, you need to fully make sure that that throttle grip is closed and that your clutch lever has come in all the way. And it's really important for you to practice the ability to do those 2 steps simultaneously. Your overall speed is what's really going to help. All right, guys, what's up? This is Jay with Ride Chicago Motorcycle and Driving School. And today we want to talk a little bit about our braking exercise and how to help you put all of the key components or the key steps together to allow you to have a smooth braking effort. So, a shift point, you've rolled off the throttle, squeezed in the clutch. You've shifted it successfully into second gear. You've released the clutch, and now you're on the throttle again, establishing speed. Now, to come in for a full, complete stop from a higher gear like second, the first thing that we're going to want to do is keep our head and eyes up. It's really important for you to keep your eyes focused forward as you'll start to develop your peripheral vision and start to actually see, hey, this is a key time on when I should apply my brakes. Or you're getting ready to apply your brakes, you want to roll off the throttle completely, reach for both front and rear brakes, and apply them as smooth and as controlled as you possibly can. We don't want to grab at the front brake, and we definitely don't want to stomp on the rear brake. You want to apply your brake pressure as smooth and as controlled on both controls at the same time as you can. And what you want to do there are 2 more steps just before you've reached the complete stop. We're going to squeeze in the clutch all the way and tap down from second gear into first gear. Before we make our full stop, our left foot come off the foot peg first, and then our right foot would come down and be rested. So the full brake sequence that we focus on is what we call using both brakes, squeezing in the clutch, and downshifting. Left foot, right foot, full stop.